of them participate in different competitions, some in games, running race, dance, speech. But one or two or three complete the sentence are the winners. So we should not be discouraged. It is very important. First and foremost, you are taking part in the speech competition or any other competition.
Discipline. Only the children of the rich people were allowed to study. However, the children of the poor people were not allowed to study in the same college or school. Adequate provision has been made for the poor in the Indian Constitution to remove inequality and ensure empowerment and equal participation of all sections of the people. All sections of the people. Education is like a
competition today. I Ifan Naz stand in front of you all to address a very important topic. I would like to deliver a speech on the topic of girls' education. When we talk about girls' education, we basically refer to half of our population. One thing that we all agree on is that girls should be sent to school. They should get the same quality of education as our boys who go to schools or other technical institutions. The majority of girls in our country encounter a mentality in which they are seen as a burden and a soul created to perform tasks which is given to her by others. Every child, whether a girl or boy, requires education. It supports a person's ability to learn new things and learn the reality of the world. Their result at work increases as the result of their education. A well-educated woman has the skills, knowledge, talent, potential and self-assurance to be a better mother, wife, employee and citizen of the country. Men and women are both the same sides.
In the human experience, our identity is shaped by the combination of our traditions, rituals, beliefs and behaviors that bind us to our past and our neighborhood. Culture includes more than just music and art. It also includes how we relate to one another, what we hold dear, and how we go about living our daily lives. It includes all of our attitudes and values, manners and practices, spoken and written words, as well as ways of living and working. We can better comprehend ourselves and the world around us thanks to culture, which is the strong force. It enables us to communicate with others and serve as a catalyst for innovations, creativity and inspiration. Although tourism is a major source of money for many nations and can help us to preserve historical and cultural places. Culture also has a big impact on how our economic and societies are shaped. Additionally, we must be conscious of the fact that culture may also serve as a catalyst for tensions getting affected adversely, knowingly or unknowingly. We are causing a damage to the environment. Time has come that we take necessary steps to take care of our environment. We need to find environment-friendly technologies in all aspects of our life. For example, instead of using vehicles that run on petrol or diesel, we can use vehicles that run on electricity. Thus, we can avoid air pollution. Paper and plastic should be strictly recycled so that garbage dumps can be strictly reduced. We need to stop soil, air and water pollution so our environment stays clean and healthy. We need to plant more and more trees and stop cutting down the forest. We need to respect other creatures on earth. Let us all pledge to save our environment. With this, I conclude my speech.
To you, I speak on topic importance of girl education. In terms of population, India is the second largest country of the world due to low-level women education. If women is uneducated, the future of the country would also be uneducated. Women education was a matter of concern in India in the Middle Age. However, it has been now solved to a great extent. Women education has been given a lot of priority, just like men, to bring some positive changes in the social and economic status of the country. In the past, women were not allowed to go out of the door of their house. They were only limited to the domestic work as their education. Radha Ram Mohan Roy and Swara Chandra Vidyasagar were some famous social reformers in India who made their attention towards the women education. Both man and women covers half of population of the country.
Positions are acquired by money instead of merit. Those who have less and have no power are left stranded, and the rich turn richer. Even a judicial system fails at the time of deliver justice. The perpetrators left for a sum, and democracy has to pay the price. The main reason of corruption is low press freedom, low economic freedom, higher level of democracy, greed of money, desires, etc. Illiteracy is also a reason for corruption. It is our right to demand a certain level of transparency and accountability from a certain leader and government. The government have to establish strong frameworks to combat this issue, to promote a culture of transparency and accountability. Corruption severely hampers the growth and development of society. A corrupt system can make lose general trust in the government, resulting in an environment of fear and chaos. This is a great evil of society. This evil should be quickly eliminated from the society. Hopefully, with consistent of social and political efforts, we can get rid of corruption.
Child labor deprives children of their childhood. Mostly, child labor employed in factories, construction work, restaurants, hotels, etc. Child labor is not only damaging the future of young ones, but also the respective nation, because upcoming generation would determine the progress of a country. When families are struggling to make ends meet, they are sending their children to work and earn money. Some of the main causes of child labor are poverty, lack of basic facilities, lack of social security, etc. There is a big gap between rich and poor people's society, affect the children of poor families. Because of poor condition and lack of knowledge, poor children become ready to work hard for a little payment. Most of the family gave birth to their children only to earn money. Instead of sending them to school, they are sending them to work.
There has been a substantial increase in the requirement of land for setting up of industries. This has again contributed to deforestation. Mining is another activity of humans which has led to large-scale deforestation in many areas. The need to build road and rail network in order to increase connectivity to the mines has led to cutting down of trees. This has altered the climatic conditions in these areas. Simultaneously, people also clear forest areas for agriculture purpose too. With the growth of population, more agriculture areas are covered by the human being, and as a result of that, forest areas are vanishing from the earth day by day. Deforestation has very drastic effects on both humans and nature. Lack of trees has led to release
A very important role in everyone's life. It is very necessary to live a great and better life. For that, it is very important to get a proper education. The word education not only means acquiring knowledge. The first objective of getting good education is to become a good citizen and then to become a successful person in personal and professional life. Good education will always increases our confidence level, and it helps us to determine what is right and what is wrong for us. Education makes us the right thinker and the right decision maker. We can acquire knowledge at any time. There is no age barrier for getting knowledge. Education is the fundamental right of everyone. Education is the key to solve all the social, personal and professional problems of the people. Education is the key to solve all the Education is the most.
In this way, we cannot survive our life without technology. Thank you all.
English, when you study in English medium, you open your mouth properly. Okay? That is some of you are doing, but some of you still need to open your mouth nicely and nice. pronunciation. And in the pronunciation you have to improve. Because many of you have done well and you have done your best to give this speech, and it was so beautiful to hear that whatever you have given speech, and mostly the education of girls. Education